right, man. I'm gonna talk about Ryan Garcia again, man. So, I was reading that Lopez and Stevenson article, the video I did about Lopez and Stevenson not generating any buzz. Another thing, that kind of sparked my mind in that video is that, don't nobody care about Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying, unless, he fighting somebody black. Let's just call it what it is. Ryan Garcia didn't have the support of the masses of Mexican fans, until he did what? Until, he did what he did versus Devin Haney. So when he started to show his racist colors and all that, that's when Ryan Garcia got the support. When he went up against Gervonta Davis, that's when the racial pride came in there. You notice a lot of Mexicans, they tend to throw their support, behind people, when it has something to do with a black fighter. Even more so than when they fight in Puerto Rico. And we all know that to be the case. And some people gonna lie about it. Some people in the comments, oh, why do we need to bring this up? Shut up. This ain't even for you, honestly. Ryan Garcia doesn't matter unless Ryan Garcia is fighting a brother. Real talk. He don't sell unless he fighting a brother. See, they won't go out there and a Bob Arum or Al Heyman or a Lou DiBella or maybe Lou Wood, but not a Lou DiBella. I was thinking about Frank Warren. They won't go out here and be like, well, Ryan Garcia, he don't sell no tickets, or Ryan Garcia don't generate no real book. They would never say that, but they have no issue with saying that about Terrence Crawford. When Terrence Crawford has shown to be a real ticket puller even before the Errol Spence fight. He sold tickets in that Madison Square Garden. He sold tickets everywhere. Ryan Garcia has been a part of one good pay-per-view. And really, when you start talking about Gates, what other good gate he had outside of Devin and outside of Gervonta Davis? What other good gate did he have? Ryan without the brothers, what I'm saying, is like going to motherfucking Popeyes and not getting chicken. Or even getting red beans or rice. Get out of here. And this is what I be trying to tell y'all. They be trying to sell you a dream, but when the facts come up about one of them really not selling and not really selling, you don't hear the sport speak about it. Is because the sport is tired of brothers. I keep telling y'all that. They're tired of seeing black people dominate the sports, and especially boxing. When you historically go up and down the scale of boxing, historically, it's black people everywhere. That's it. And I'm not saying it's nothing that has to do with race per se. It does, but it doesn't. What I really mean by it has nothing to do with race per se, what I'm pretty much saying is this. Is that it's just like seeing, I made this analogy before. It's like seeing the New England Patriots continue to dominate time after time after time after time after time. You just want to see something different, and they want to see something different. Most of these people, they want to see something different. But Ryan Garcia is nothing. It's like the red beans without the rice, or the rice without the red beans at Popeyes. Ryan Garcia without the brothers is absolutely nothing. He generates no buzz. If him and Virgil Ortiz did fight, let's just say hypothetically, remember they was talking about fighting, and they really did fight, wouldn't nobody care? It wouldn't generate some insane gate numbers. And they tell the lies to black fighters, or you don't sell, or you need to lean on Hispanics. And you get that from Floyd telling them they need to lean on Hispanics. Lean on Hispanics because, they're easier. They're easier to fight. That's Floyd's whole thing about it, is telling these guys to fight Hispanics because don't waste your time fighting each other and taking the wear and tear. Guess what? You're going to take wear and tear anyway. You can't avoid. Your body is your body. Your prime is your prime. You're going to take wear and tear. That's just going to be a part of the job description. Y'all think if I take less punishment, I can stretch my prime out. No, nigga, 30 is 30, 50 is 50. Yeah, you can go through some stretches where you took brutal fights and you no longer physically the same anymore. Absolutely, that does happen. That does happen. I definitely agree with that. That does happen. But for the most part, that ain't really going to happen to most of these guys, especially when they throwing 3 or 4 punches and pity pat, roll, pity pat, roll. You feel me? They need to be fighting each other. They need to make money with each other. And I'm a forever keep saying that. They strong, we stronger together. We make money together. But the whole stigma that they have about Ryan Garcia and him being this ticket puller and him he don't generate no interest. It don't translate to the ring. It doesn't translate to the ring. Ryan without black people is cereal without milk. You better put some water on that damn shit. That's what it is. And somebody need to say it. But they so quick to tell us how, brothers don't sell in the numbers. And you got brothers saying that inside the industry, pushing the stigma. Then you got the brothers who believe it because they don't want to fight the other brothers because it's too hard, man. You a man. Life's supposed to be hard. If your life too easy, most men go seek challenges. You ever seen that movie Limitless? The pill was fucking with him so much that he had to go, man, he just had to keep pushing and challenging himself. That's what it's like to be a man. When you're not working, you feel bored, you feel anxious. When you're not working, you're not successful, you ain't got the money where you want to be, you feel depressed until you start working towards that goal. You start, devising a plan towards that goal. It's supposed to be hard. When you competing in a sport, it's supposed to be hard. It ain't supposed to be peaches. Everything ain't supposed to be peachy like Kodak Black. But it need to be said. This fight is almost about a month and a half out, February 21st. Ain't been no press conference about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been no posters made about it. Ain't nothing going on like Marvin Gaye for this fight. Every time Ryan fight, when he fought in the Toyota Center versus Oscar Durad, and he fought Luke Campbell. Ain't none of them did phenomenal games. Ryan Garcia has a social media following that's probably paid for. It's probably majority bots, right? And you seen that? I got a video talking about Drake and Aiden Ross. I have a video talking about Drake and Aiden Ross. And how they caught up in a alleged class action lawsuit for boosting their string with fake bots. They all doing it. Most of these people ain't no celebrities for real, man. So if that's the case, why ain't Ryan Garcia? If he this big superstar, it shouldn't matter who he fight. He should do a certain level of fight, a certain level of numbers. He don't. But they hesitant to say that because of his complexion. They make it seem like Mexicans created boxing. They didn't. They're good at it, but they didn't create it. Queensberry rules let you know right then and there might be a little bit more European. So yeah, I find these things very, very funny. That people don't have these conversations, but if it was, an Errol Spence, if it was a, Keyshawn Davis, if it was a Deontay Wilder, then it's questions about their celebrity, it's questions about their attendance, or how many tickets they sold, or how many pay-per-views they did. But when it comes to Ryan Garcia, that's never the question. His bots don't translate to ticket sales. His bots don't translate to ticket sales. Without the brothers, he's just a guy. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting the African guy, when he moved away, when he was, fighting Oscar Durad, ain't nobody get two dams in a what? Look at this Barrios fight, Hispanic versus Hispanic. Don't nobody care. Barrios coming off a Pacquiao fight where he should have had a lot of exposure. Don't nobody care? Ain't nobody talking about this fight as much as people talking about. Nobody talking about Shakun and Teofimo Lopez, right? Ain't nobody talking about this fight. Ain't nobody excited about this fight. Ooh, I'm so excited. All these girls excited. I'm so eyes. Ain't nobody talking about this, bro. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere: X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram. Join the Patreon. All that's in the link tree. First link description. Peace.